Would you like to be able to have a way to reduce pain or tension in your shoulders? The reason why I'm going to show you this first is once you know this technique, you can use this for anywhere else in your body. So even if your shoulders aren't an issue for you, this is a good place to try it out anyway. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to reach over with your opposite hand and feel your shoulder and give it a squeeze. And that shoulder muscle, you don't have to squeeze it too hard, just squeeze it a little bit. And do you have any tension in there? If 0 is soft as jelly and 10 is hard like a block of wood, then give it a number out of 10. How hard is that? You know, how much tension do you have in that area? And remember how tightly you were squeezing it before so that you can measure it afterwards and see if a difference has been made. So now you've got that measurement, and if it's 0, then don't worry about it. We'll, just do some tapping anyway. So if you can feel that, if you have got tension in your shoulder, if you don't have tension there, then maybe choose somewhere else in the body. Okay, measure it. Okay, now, can you still, with your hand relaxed, can you still feel the tension in your shoulder? And as you put your awareness there, notice how you can still feel it. Now, different people sense in different ways. So some people are more visual, some people are more feeling, and however it is for you is perfect. But just notice that area as I ask you some questions and just see what happens for you. Everyone's different. So as you notice that area, just notice, and sometimes you can have your eyes shut when you're doing this. Notice that area. If that tension in your shoulder had a color, what color might it have? Or maybe it's like solid or liquid or gas, or somewhere in between. Maybe it's hot or cold. Or maybe it has maybe the surface is like shiny, or it's spiky or rough. Notice the size it has, maybe big or small. And however it is to you, think about how you describe it in words that are similar to that. That's right. And now we're going to do tapping on the 10 points to see what changes with it. So now you've defined it, notice whatever it is for you, that tension in your shoulder. And tapping on the first point. That tension in your shoulder. And I'm just going to help you stay focused on that point by just saying tension in your shoulder on each of these points. Tension in your shoulder. 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 Okay, deep breath in and release. Okay, how does your shoulder feel now? Reach over and give it a squeeze and measure it. Is it the same number as it was before, or is it changed? Now you're welcome to repeat this process as many times as you like and see how that changes with your shoulder. And you'll notice, after a few times, sometimes it's the first time, sometimes it's more times, the muscle tension reduces and reduces until it gets soft. What some people find is they go, well, yes, it's soft, but it's still hard. And what's usually happened there is like we have different layers of muscles. And the top one goes soft, but underneath there's a hard one that we haven't worked on yet. So what we can do in that situation is just do the same thing again. That area that's feeling hard, describe it somehow, and then focus on it and tap the 10 points and keep doing that until that muscle tension reduces. And the way that we did this process, we can use this process in a number of different ways for physical things and for emotional things and mindset things. And later on, I'll go into more detail as to how to use that. I'll see you in the next video.